On your side investigation, dangerous trees are growing in yards all across Jacksonville, and time again, we've seen them come crashing down on homes. So removing those trees could be the difference between life or death.
Shelby Danielson is on your side tonight with what you should do before someone you love gets hurt and who's responsible.
It's no longer just the trees in your own yard, but your neighbor's trees and trees in the city's right-of-way that you need to be worried about.
To me, yeah, it looked healthy. I would have no idea.
Rosaline Gallego had to learn the hard way about rotting trees after this happened in her backyard on a sunny day.
Normal day, not even storm day before anything, it just fell.
She's thankful it didn't fall the other way into her bedroom, especially since she's pregnant. But it did fall into their neighbor's yard.
It was a freak accident. It just literally fell. So what I would think personally is half and half.
She says her neighbor offered $200 toward her $1,300 bill.
When a tree like this one here in this person's yard, if that were to fall over during a storm or something and fall across the fence, the people on the other side, it becomes their tree once it crosses the property line.
Former City Councilman John Crescenbenny worked on bills to help eradicate Jacksonville of dead and dying trees.
They think, oh my gosh, my neighbor's tree fell in my yard. They're going to have to clean it up. Not necessarily.
Where the tree lands can determine who foots the bill, with one exception.
Unless you've given them notice that the tree was a potential hazard or something because it was dead.
He says it's also important to know which trees belong to the city.
Speaking anything on the street side of a sidewalk or the street side of a utility pole or the street side of a water meter is generally city right away.
Back in 2011, a young Jacksonville teen was struck by a falling tree limb. Leading up to the incident, his parents had been calling in and making several complaints. But when the city finally came out, they cut down the wrong tree. The young boy, who was injured by the tree that was supposed to have been taken down, is now paralyzed from the waist down. Today, Crescenbenny says the city has a tree commission and tripled the number of arborists to help tackle the problem.
And now the city has unprecedented funding that can go toward removing dead, diseased, or dying trees as long as a similar species is planted nearby. If you do have concern about a neighbor's tree, when you let them know of your concern, you should have a record of it. So he recommended maybe sending something in certified mail. If you do see any tree on your property or city property that you're concerned about, contact an arborist or call 630-CITY. For First Coast News, I'm Shelby Danielson on your side.
Now it's definitely the time to check the trees around your property.